We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. The Cubbies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Number 60 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Weak grounder back to the mound. 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garrett will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
1 and 2 now. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Taillon is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Settling in now, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Ready now, Nick Senzel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. At the plate now, number 45 in the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2-1 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's off the left field wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs, 27 driven in. 0-1, here's the pitch. Taillon has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set and pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Now the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single. Into the box now, Stone Garrett. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mike Taillon.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Swanson aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garrett is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two-0 count. The pitch swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Christopher Morrow. As he'll take a look at ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Three-two pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Now in the box, Miles Mastrobuoni, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring. So stepping in, number 60. He'll take his first hacks here.
The pitcher.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
C.J. Abrams is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate, Nick Senzel.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Number 45.
Digging in to try it again, number 45. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Stepping into the box, Jamison Taillon. 9-1-2 due up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's out.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Robles is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Now batting, Nick Madrigal. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, and he gets ahead 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 and 2.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right to him in left as he hardly had. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Number 8.
Carter Kieboom is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him. but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Morrow will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Robles, who hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Now at the plate, Luis Garcia, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Scorched to third, right to him. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting. Right field.
So in now for Chicago, Mike Tauchman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Digging in for his second at bat, Christopher Morrow. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Boy, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Miles Mastroboni is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 60.
Coming to the plate now, number 60. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 5.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, C.J. Abrams.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count
Boy, that's
1-0.
one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. No hits to this point. Now the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. No runs, 5 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Popped up. Abrams is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3. In now for Washington, Nick Senzel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The right fielder.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he popped him up. Madrigal is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, number 45. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the hind. And it's gone as they add still another.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 strikes.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nationals. So here's Cody Bellinger.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's a 6-1 game.
Now back.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
A 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 6-2 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Christopher Morrow, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Stepping up now, Miles Mastrobuoni. He went down on strikes last time up, and it's fouled away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 0-2 once more.
Nope. That's inside. That's ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
High in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Nico Horner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Horner hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Ben Brown is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
55.
Victor Robles will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Morrow will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Luis Garcia. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Morrow is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate, Stone Garrett. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Now here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it 6-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Thad Ward will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Lane Thomas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. First offering on its way. Ian Happ is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And it's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Nick Madrigal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Runners off for second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batter.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Senzel backing up on it. Gone! Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Number 21 for him on the season, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
And with 1 swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now pitching for the
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Mike Tuchman will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch.
Ball in.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Five runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Sinker, 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cubs 5. Stepping in, Lane Thomas. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Thomas, a native of Tennessee. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, Getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Little.
Standing in now, C.J. Abrams, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. Bases are empty, one man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Cable Ruiz, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends. Hunter Harvey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 73.
Digging in, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Number 4 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4.
High pop-up. Garcia is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Now batting.
So striding in, Miles Mastrobuoni, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw into third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Patrick Wisdom will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Wisdom is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So it's number 4 will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Defensively for the Cubs. Now playing center field. Number 4.
Julian Merriweather is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another chance? Carter Kieboom. First offering on its way. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. And the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Luis Garcia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. This is lifted out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tanner Rainey comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Number 23.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 1-2 is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
This pitch is popped up. Number 45 over to his left. 1 away. Digging in once again, Mike Tauchman. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Digging in and looking for more, Yan Gomes. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
The 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the 9th, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the 9th looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Jake Irvin has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Here's the 1-0. Two out, bases loaded. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Lifted the other way out to left center. One run is scored. And this will kick off the base of the wall. 2 runs have scored. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Suzuki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for Chicago. Number 27.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Suzuki is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Ian Happ would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, D-Row, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Ready with the 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Ball 3, and things are starting to get real interesting. It's time to start making some good pitches.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Nick Madrigal.
Stepping into the box, Nick Madrigal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubbies are in front 10-6. Number 36 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 36.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the second baseman, Nunez.
The second baseman, number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The Nats find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Thomas.
In now, Lane Thomas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A runner at first with no outs here. And he falls behind 0-2. and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
To the plate now, C.J. Abrams, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Senzel, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way, and a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Still 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Adbert Alzolay takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. He'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
10-6, the final score in this game. Chicago came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Julian Merriweather gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 10 runs on 16 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Nationals, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.